39,000. Let me say 40,000. Then my sister that came to meet us to tell us was equally looking for money. We went to look, to imagine, to tell you there's something that's gotten into our spirit overnight. We had to look for 40,000 people. I don't know, we borrowed 80,000 to 40, then we got 40. Just within a few days after we got this back, she refunded the 40. We said we got our 40 and sent back to the persons that we took the money from. So we had every choice to say we got to do this business because it was 1 million times above my salary at the end of the month. And so I see when God wants to show you something and God wants to open your eye. This pack we got it on the 26th of the month. We sold it all out within 3 days. Which of course to me is a miracle. It's a miracle. And I know that God will put that into my eyes. And we got profits close to about 16,000 naira. I remember I could look at ourselves. But let's see the business and the business. We went and printed, in those days, you don't have this beautifully typed flyer to invite people. That's those typewriter and all typewriter. Now went and produced more than 100 small, projects like that, small. So whenever I'm going to work, I'll be inviting people to my house for training. The next day morning, as we go from 9 to 5, output. The next day morning, so that as I'm coming back from the my work, as I get to my house, don't sit down. There's something scientific. I was having a dream that I don't know. I don't know what I was saying, but in the Bible, what did God say? He said, open your mouth. I'm going to put the words into your mouth and speak to the people. Within 3 months, I did it to assistant manager, after supervisor, and then to assistant manager. It was like a big miracle. Even my sister that joined, that told me about it. Continue. I'm telling you. That's why I'm saying that you have to make a choice and determination, and you must pray for the drive for the dead that will drive you out. Most people, because they are working, when they talk to one person, just like as you talk to you every year now, then after today you say, I'm not interested. And that happens to her 3-4 times with different people. She may end up getting discouraged because you look at it like this man over the tell this thing. So that won't benefit from inside, not the newest down here as Rose. And the person who I invite, that won't benefit the body because the person telling me it's not interested. You understand it now? And I'm sure that was also what happened to my sister. I kept on going to meet her yesterday while I was staying in the central roundabout. I was talking to her. I said, no, continue. Just look at the way you talk to me now and I join. Why are you getting discouraged? Maybe because you haven't job, that's why I did because she's a nurse. Very senior nurse. He said, because you're doing, I said, this thing is more than the work you are doing. I'm telling you. And truly within the period of about, I think 12 months. 12 months, I've been in this business. You see, but people will not understand this. How does it work? There is no way you can know how it works if you are not inside. Because what I'm going to share with you now can never be a totality of what the forever living focus stands for. It cannot be a totality. It's not tomorrow and discovering new things. About forever. Before when we joined, we traveled only to the US. Okay? When we qualified, there's a lot of incentives. All of those will come to know later by the time you identify yourself with it. And the earlier time when we joined, every year our trip was to the US. We went to the US about 5 times. And another trip to the beach to the US every year. Because every year, that one the company just come with a new idea. It's no longer, it's not going to be every year in the US. Every year a new continent. I just what I'm saying now. Every year a new continent. This is good. Now we start. Though there are challenges, there are challenges, no doubt about that. There are challenges. Okay? Like the type I believe happened to my senior sister. She couldn't now do it together with her job. But me now, person don't be suffer, I won't hunger, I won't kill. I work as a big man, I was still working, I was still in this one. So as I was telling you before I went to the institute that came out after many years that we'll be going to continent, that opened us to different continents in the world. But is it written on my forehead that I travel all over the world? That's forever. The more you move, the humbler you become, because you come to attend to different classes of people, governors, presidents, different type of people, even mechanics, plumbers. You come in contact with different people that will make you to get used to the life of different people. I don't know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. So that is how it is. You know? So we printed the flyers to invite people to my place. Once I come back from work like that, my wife and I should be on this side of the road, I'll be on the other side of the road. Aggressive. We were really aggressive. With those flyers in our hand, anybody that see it, never say it. No, I know my wife is on the other side. I will look at you. Just what you don't know. Don't know she's not that white special. So we'll be going until we finish sharing the flyers in our hands. Knowing fully well that the next day or 3 days later, depending on the day people there, as I come back from my place of work as a gate man, I already prepared my mind, I already prepared what I want to say in my mind. So when I come like this, before it was happening, I will overflow outside. I'm telling you what I don't know, because we still new. But I believe that the message that I was passing out truly is not just an ordinary message. It is rooted or brought forth by the Spirit. God does. And that is why I always tell the people that in this business, you must pray God to give you the eyes of the Spirit to see and say what you need to see and say. Okay? So if you look at that, just an introduction to what we are doing. I told you I had no choice to say no because of the kind of work I was doing. And number two, because where I was heading. The salary was just 5,000 naira. But we bought this pack for 40,000. Now this pack today, as against 2003 when we joined it with 39,000, this pack today is 530,000 naira. You see now, 580 something thousand naira this pack. But the good news is that if you are aggressive and determined with prayers, you'll be able to market every single product on this pack, just like we did, within a period of 3, 4, 5 days or even 1 month. And then you get the money back, the money that you have spent to purchase this pack, you get it back. And because there is what is known as the company policy, what to do and what not to do to succeed, you have it in your phone the moment you join this business. It will guide you so that you will not fail. Forever does not have a business for us that is leading any policy. Everything that we need to know is been given to us. You know, when you go to the field of play, football, they tell you the rules. If you don't don't play by the rules, you'll be red carded. I'm not so. But this one, the company will not red card you. Only you will red card yourself. That's the truth. If you're unable to do exactly what the company wants you to do, when you want to do something, it's too hard. But I know that it's not hard. I can imagine my wife and I just jump as she called, enter bike, jump down to this place. Not everybody will do it. Am I correct? Not everybody will do it. Say, Rose, you see, I've been waiting for you all this while. I thought you would come to see. She's not the only one. There are so many others that's supposed to be here. Like Edith. Edith's sister celebrated Thanksgiving today in the church. And there's no way I can expect Edith to be here. Edith is an assistant supervisor. Which I don't know if you know Edith. One fair lady that works with the bank, UBA. As soon as I got the child, the first child after many years of marriage, and told her in the shop, we attend the same church. Do you expect her to come here? No way. But that doesn't stop her from doing the business. You see, life is all about determination and drive, courage. This business, so you can imagine this one that we used to sell when we joined 2,500 naira. Today is 44,000. But does that take us out of the business? No, we are still inside because that will still buy it. at that price of 44,000, 44,000. They will buy it. But how much are we buying it? We, as forever business owner. You can tell me. 30,000. But we are told to sell it for that 14,000 is again. So profits. Then imagine if you're able to market about 3-4 every day, which actually happens from time to time. You make plenty of money. And that one is outside what the company gives to you as bonus for sharing the opportunity and marketing the product to people. Now, let me tell us, I started this presentation by saying that 95% of every chronic illness comes as a result of what we eat. I mean, that was what I started with this just now. 95% of every chronic illness comes as a result of what we eat. Now, if we must remove ourselves from this 95%, then we must sit back and consider how to bridge the nutritional gaps in our diet. Because the major problem is nutrition. Our food today, they are no longer the same like it used to be in the olden times. Yes, they are no longer the same. Most of what we eat now is just sharp, don't contain anything. So what do we do to bridge the nutritional gap? What do we do to replace that which is missing in our diet? The only way is to think about going into your own backyard and plant an orchard where you can get ugu without chemicals, where you can get bitter without chemicals, and then rear your fowl in your back house where you know will feed them with growth hormones, and then get your pond, not pond, okay, water, how do you call it? Get your house by the side of the river so that you can get a pond whereby you can just be getting the fish without giving them any chemicals. Almost everything that you want to do is chemicalized. Then you must get your garden farm, if it's possible, in your backyard, so that your cassava will grow without you applying any chemicals. And then you know how to process it without that. Eat correct food. This we know is not possible. It's not possible even to grow fowl today, because I did fowl. I did fowl. In 3 months, fowl looks like this. And the fowl looks so attractive, very big. But there's nothing there. The home fowl that me and you ought to be growing in our backyard, you cannot do it because if you don't prepare and before you go, somebody will carry your fowl. If you don't have good security, let me say you start fowl rearing in the compound. 1 day, 2, 3, 4, it disappear. You know. So what we are trying to let us understand is not being able to do these things ourselves personally is the reason for all of this. These are natural products. All of that is here. Eye vision, loaded with vitamin A. Forever 10. This one is for metabolism. You know, because of time, I'm not able to talk everything. This one is for prostate enlargement, fertilize for men, a compulsory, a must take by every man. Once you cross 35, you must have to take this. What every man is asking me, say, what can I give to my body so my body can be moving well? So that when we come, we sit down and discuss, we can discuss it along the way. So every time I come, not very big man also come here to buy the something cultural and this is very big man. But that tells to me, what it tells to me, that confirms to me that many men today are suffering from hypertension. Very common. Many men today are suffering from hypertension. So let me concentrate more now on the products. If time will not permit us, because you need to go back to where you come from very fast, let me just try and touch some of the products. First product is manufactured and produced by this company, aloe vera. The aloe vera gel, as it is written by the power of aloe as nature intended. It will enable you to look better, feel better, and 100% inner leaf aloe gel. Okay? Nothing added to it. No artificially produced. So sorry, aseptically produced. That is, there is nothing that is added to it. If you know aloe vera gel, aloe barbadensis in lab, that's because we have about 200 250 species of aloe vera. They look the same spikes, the same color. This one contains vitamin C. It's also sugar-free, no added preservatives, and it is certified by NAFDAC. Outside all of the other certifications from Europe, America, and the rest, our own NAFDAC says yes, in Nigeria, even if no matter how good the product is, if NAFDAC not sign up, make the product do well. If NAFDAC not sign up, not put your certification, you cannot sell it. Even they know say this product is very authentic. That's where they make that yes, you must. There was even a time some of us were picked up, arrested, because no NAFDAC number. We call the office in Lagos, and the office in Lagos will not forward the NAFDAC number to the police. Okay? But then some of them will prove stubborn. Those people that are not smart enough to explain. You know, sometimes these products are not produced in the US. Sometimes they come from Holland. So Holland will just prepare our NAFDAC number all in one paper and all these products together and sent to Nigeria. I don't know if you can say the NAFDAC number, because clearly, I don't know that one. So we know actually that the one time NAFDAC Shelley, what she's made now. She went to our factory in the US and then looked at everything, tested all of our products. He said this one is beyond comparison. This time we have not yet used that number to all of our products. But at that time, many people have produced. You understand it now? Without a clear NAFDAC number on it. So the police will capitalize on it. They'll just say, is it forever? Where's NAFDAC number? They know that number does not yet. They'll be demanding for another number. Why they know very well that this product is for outside? So it is not for our you to call the office and the office will look this our number. Take it anyway. So this product is a cleanser. That's why I said to take on it, because it's the very first product to come out of the forever shelf. And then before start spreading out to other parts of the world. It's a cleanser. You know, it cleanses the body of every impurities. Everything that is not bio-friendly in your body, when you take it, you cleanse it. And then you give to your body everything that is wants. 200 nutritional compounds. 200 nutritional compounds. I always tell people, identify one food in Nigeria today that will contain even 5 nutritional compounds. But right inside there is 200 nutritional compounds. 18 other parts. Additionally, I'm going to ask you. A lot of nutrition, nutrients inside this single pack. Very simple pack. So, as it cleanses us, so it gives to our bodies all of the nutrients needed for the body and billions of cells to function at peak level. So you discover that if you give this one to your body every day, if God blesses you with money, don't hesitate to help take control. Because this body is kingdom's body. True of us. This body is kingdom's body. One more thing about our body, talking about the kingdom. Because this is where the Spirit of God rests. He said, I dwell inside of you. Some of us will be pushing me. How come? How many? How? I think it happened like that. God say that He is dwelling inside of me. He said, He that is inside of me is greater than he that is in the world. Look at that. That means God rests in you. So take care of this body. Take care of this body. Many of us, we can upgrade in every other areas. You see your house is not looking fair from the outside, you paint it. I know so. Your car is behaving funny, you rush it to the mechanic. Your clothes is getting old, you say, man, go change. Man, go with some. And they're gonna change wardrobe. That's what they talk about. Change wardrobe. But this body, we hardly upgrade it. That is the truth. We We hardly operate this body, this our inside, and that is the reason for sickness. And that is why I said to us just now that we must try to bridge the nutritional gaps in our diet because our diet are no longer good enough. They are no longer good enough. That's the truth. Our diets are no longer good enough. And that's why I said initially when we started this talk that I'm repeating it again. 95% of the chronic diseases that we are experiencing today are as a result of not being able to provide the body with the right nutrients. Our food are nutrient deficient. They are nutrient deficient. So we must not fail. All of the nutrients. And inside here, we have the vitamins, the minerals, in the various amounts inside of this can. So this can. And that is why I want to talk about aloe vera gel. Two to come to our mind. It cleanses us and it provides us with what the body needs. And of course, when you clean your body, the bad guys will find a way to run out. I might say something. Try to confirm to you. Let me break it down. If your house is clean and one rat jump inside your house, the rat will run out. But there is nothing there to make him want to stay back. Because you can't stay in the room when you don't see your female emotion. And that is why when they tie roads, they put street lights, the bad boys run away. But when the environment is untidy, we have backyard houses, kiosks here, happier way, those areas is a free ground for criminals. In Lagos, in those days, our Jebule is not good enough. That place. All the back house now you correlate the bad things. But today, they don't change all those. The narrative has changed because they don't change no place for criminal life. And that's how it is. No place for bad bacteria or anything that's not biofriendly to stay in your body once you keep on living the body. It may look expensive, but nothing is as expensive as the human body. So you must be the best in your body. Once you start using these products, then most health problems will start being taken care of. Small. It will not be overnight, but gradually be taken care of. Now, this one, Vitalize for Men. Every man needs it. Every man, because it contains the complete food for the prostate gland. Unfortunately, if you go out there and ask someone, how do you take off your prostate gland? The first thing they will ask you is, what is the prostate gland? Because they don't even know. They don't know. But the prostate gland is the most important gland in the male reproductive system. If your prostate gland pack up, you're in trouble. If you've not gotten children before, just forget it. If you're not gotten children before, and this problem starts from the age of say 35 or so, and then for some others 40. And what is it? What is it that is happening? At 45, the minerals or rather the nutrients generally that support the prostate gland can hardly be manufactured by the body. Because the body on its own can take care of the prostate gland. But you all know that when we start getting elderly, we start making some funny food choices. Maybe because of work, because of time. We no longer think of the individual key nutrients that takes care of the different cells of the body. We no longer think about that. We just think about how to satisfy the whole apparatus with us. And that's the rule because workplace, engagement, this, that. For instance, you can leave your house in the morning, you're not taking something. But there's one single cell in your body that is crying for food. But you may not know. Because you look at it, they are strong. You understand it, that they are strong. And so you say, no, I get more eat. The body needs food in the morning, you need to do it in the afternoon. What doesn't have the afternoon, morning and evening is compulsory. The nutrients must be given to the body. It's not like driving your car without fixing all the things right, including water that is cheap. Sometimes we forget to give water to the car. And then before you know what's happening, you have a problem with the radiator, not the radiator, before you know, overheat and all that. Once in a while, check, but we hardly check, and that has been a problem.